Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back. It's me, Mama King. I am the Divine Oracle. It's very, very early in the morning, 2:45 a.m. my time. Ooh, let me open up this window. Oh, get a little bit of breeze. Oh boy. Oh wow, I'm up so early. Feel like I didn't get much rest at all. Maybe I'll take a shower after this and lay back down. Let's see what's going on. What's being stirred up here? I did pull some love cards. We'll get the energy of whoever's wanting to speak here. Wishing I could hold you in my arms and tell you how much you mean to me. Your beautiful soul is what I crave most. And I struggle to show you how much I truly care. Let's see what's going on. As above, so below, as within, so without. Great Mother of the East, West, South, and North, please protect me and allow me to see. All right. Five of Cups, disappointment and regret. Wishing you can be held or someone can be held in your arms or their arms. Five of Cups is disappointment, sadness. I guess someone walked away or someone may be ready to walk away. So do you have some thoughts of entrapment or not being able to see a way clear? Blind energy about a home. Something could be hidden about a celebration, a connection, wishing they could hold you in their arms. Your beautiful soul is what I crave most. Sagittarius and Libra, balance, temperance. Someone's balancing their emotions. A breakup could be justified. Someone's sadness could be justified. Someone may have caused something, their own issues by the way they're thinking. This King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, possibly, or someone who lacks confidence, someone who's stuck in their mind, someone who's concerned about a home or a celebration, possibly even a wedding. King of Wands in reverse is the Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody's trying to bring balance. This could be you, this could be someone else. Trying to bring balance to the confidence, trying to gain some confidence, struggling to show you how much I truly care. Five of Swords in reverse. So I guess somebody's no longer denying their feelings, okay? And the Nine of Wands in reverse, they could have been unprepared to bring some balance, unprepared for some sort of balanced emotion. You might have brought some good energy to someone, and they may have, not been able to know how to take it. Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. So something that's been going on for a long time, some sort of long-term preparation. It could be a harvest or some sort of mm, mm. This looks like a temptation. Someone could be tempted to let something go. It could have been a long-term denial about how they feel about you. We do have the Hermit with some sort of silence, investigation, wisdom. Someone could be very closed off right now, thinking about a lot of choices, a lot of decisions. There also could be some energies of fantasizing. Please don't feel disappointed in me. I don't know about these old sad old feelings here. I feel like if somebody really wants to apologize or make things right, I know it can't be easy to get your feelings together, but if you really want that, if you really want some sort of connection or reconnection, then I feel that the time and energy and effort is worth it. Just being someone who held off so long on facing emotional problems or even relationships. And even if I wasn't able to speak to that person or deal with them because they weren't on the same, as far as the same page, working it out in your own mind here. So I don't know, somebody's just having an issue not being able to solve their own problems, wishing they could hold you in their arms and tell you how much they care or how much they mean to you. But I don't know why they couldn't do that. The Three of Cups is in reverse. So I don't know, someone could just be very codependent on this mindset or closed off mindset of maybe what a celebration is to be, or maybe someone's expecting you to act in a positive way. I don't know why they would be worried about that. Okay. Maybe they want to meet up at the coffee house, get some coffee, indulge in some sort of pastry. Okay. Maybe it's a good meeting place, somewhere neutral. Okay. Someone could be very fond of coffee and gambling. Okay. Someone may have felt like they have the jackpot. This could have been in the past. Maybe there was a date in the past that made someone very happy. They could be remembering this date, this connection, this encounter. Okay. I don't know. It might have been something somebody was sneaking around doing. Maybe they were sneaking around with you. Maybe they were sneaking around uh, on you. Okay. Take it how it resonates. Wish I could hold you in my arms. Winning money. Someone may have gotten rich, or they got some sort of unexpected money. This also could have been something in the past. Your beautiful soul is what I crave most. Temperance and justice. Same shit every day though. So they're just trying to get out of something. Somebody's just trying to bring something into balance. Somebody's trying to make something fair. This King of Wands. Same shit every day. Someone could be a daily coffee drinker. All right. Someone could also gamble every day. Okay. Same shit every day. Coffee and lottery tickets. All right. Um, and beauty. Now we got a beauty salon. Someone could be a hairstylist, work in the makeup industry. Someone also could be planning to go to a spa, or this could be some sort of dream or something somebody's having, grooming and styling. Someone could be very confident, like this King of Wands, in his looks. Could be overconfident in his looks. All right. Maybe somebody's trying to present some sort of cool date or hangout. Um, or somebody could work at a beauty salon. Maybe somebody's getting some gossip. Somebody could be going to work and hearing the same old thing every day. Somebody's wanting a change, struggling to show you how much I truly care. But why? It's so much easier. Just, I know everybody won't accept, or sometimes people just don't, either they can't find the words, or they can't find some sort of expression to let you know how they feel. I don't know what the blocked emotion would be when you really care about someone, when you really have feelings for someone, you're really wanting to make things right. It could be a fantasy. It may just be somebody doesn't really know what's going on. Okay. I don't know. Struggling with denial and to prepare for it could be a weight. Now, the Hermit represents something that's long term, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is something that's been long term, but it's now maybe someone sees the light. Someone sees that they have a lot of choices, options, or maybe they don't want you to see that you have a lot of choices, options. I feel like this struggling. Sorry for what the heck? Where'd these come from? Simply this struggling to show how much I truly care. Somebody's looking for a story, looking for a fantasy. Somebody's just very surface. So this King of Wands could be like very arrogant. It could be attractive, but he knows it. Maybe he could work in a salon. It could be same sex energy here. We got hollow, empty, and bored, shallow. So somebody's shallow. That's why they can't express their feelings. They can't explain how they really feel. Shallow, but then we have a swimming pool. Hollow, empty, bored. Maybe somebody's going swimming. Maybe that's what is this wintertime? I don't know. Could live in a warm climate, an indoor pool, something like that. Maybe going to a warmer climate if you don't already live in one. So I don't know what this is, y'all. I don't know who's thinking at 2 o'clock in the morning about wishing to hold you in their arms and thinking about how beautiful your soul is and they're craving it. But I don't know. They lack confidence or there's some sort of arrogance in here. Someone may believe that you wouldn't be attracted to them. I don't know. Somebody got some hard thinking to do, and it could be a temptation here to let go of. Maybe somebody's attempting to get you to let go of your whatever you've been preparing for. But it's something shallow, something not very deep. Somebody doesn't want to wade in the deep water. I don't know. Maybe somebody's just sitting by the sidelines, watching the fun, taking in the sun, but not trying the water. So maybe not tapping into the divine feminine energy, not being able to indulge. There's a lot of fantasies. I don't even know if this is real, y'all. I could be all up in somebody's mind right now, thinking about going to the coffee shop, getting some lottery tickets. Could be reviewing their day. It could be the same old thing. Someone may work in a salon or have some sort of dealings with the makeup industry or spa industry. All right. Something seems very shallow. Someone could be swimming in a struggle to express themselves. All right. Very pessimistic and arrogant is what I'm getting. That's the word I was looking for this King of Wands in reverse. I don't know what's going on. Is he not making any changes? Is it just fantasies? Or just thoughts with no action going on? Your beautiful soul is what I crave the most. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Okay, I'm done. So with the King of Wands, Two of Cups, Four of Cups in reverse, some negative energy from the past, breakup and imbalance, a lot of tension going on. So that's why they're missing you. Okay. Like we get this energy of being bored, feeling shallow. Somebody's not really tapping into divine feminine energy, into your creativity. Um, the work is long. Even sometimes you feel like you're doing the work. Well, you are doing the work. It's just that you could be expecting some sort of other result because you felt like you've met a milestone or you've overcome something to where you feel like you can connect or reconnect to whatever this struggle of is, y'all. Okay, somebody's not looking too deep right now. They're just being very shallow. This could also be something that they expect or something that will happen in the future. Virgo could be very significant. Somebody's being silent or closed off, or and wise and shallow are not. I don't know. Somebody wants you to match their energy. Okay, maybe they don't want you to think too deep about the situation, and maybe they just want you to focus on their struggle. Maybe they're no longer denying some sort of preparation, or somebody may feel like something is just too easy, or that you're going to be too easy to get back. Okay. Oh, Eight of Swords again, and the Tower in reverse. So, so there is a lack of power, or you or someone else is feeling like they're really restricted or closed off in their mind, or can't make a decision, or there could be too many decisions to make. But it looks like these are situations that you brought up on yourself, or somebody's put themselves in a situation where the decision is difficult. So there's some sort of restraint to release, some sort of honesty that needs to be acknowledged. Someone could be imprisoned, they could actually be incarcerated, or it's just something that's in their mind. Some sort of thoughts are being held back. Oppressive energy. Someone could be feeling oppressed. Nine of Wands in reverse, so the energy is burnt out. It could be work, with work or trying to come to some sort of conclusion. Let me get this on the star in reverse, Aquarius energy, being pessimistic, arrogance, and unable to make a change, turn a wheel. Nine of Wands and Owls in the upright. So this could represent resilience and courage. I don't know. Somebody's being very petty and selfish, and they're holding on to some anger. This could cause someone to explode, lose confidence, lose energy, and also lose some sort of long time investment. If somebody's been working on their journey or working on their healing, y'all ain't ready to give up, are you? You can't give up. I've been pushing at this thing actively for the past 5 years, and you just cannot give up. Okay. Um, I think the major thing for me was getting my central nervous system to calm down and just to know that time is still going on like it always has. It just depends on how we react to it and what we do within that time. This looks like somebody's just wasting time. Um, got Eight of Swords energy twice. The Tower in reverse. So somebody's thoughts is keeping them from transforming. Their mindset has got them stuck or in some sort of state of disappointment, drowning or feeling like they're drowning or oppressed. Okay, someone's very shallow or they've been in this shallow energy or they still are in the shallow energy, struggling to show how much I care, but I don't really see any love. I don't really see any compassion in this reading. I don't see somebody who cares. Someone just could be upset because of the breakup. Okay, bored. Maybe they're unable to get into your energy or get you to change your minds. Okay, I wish I could hold you in my arms and tell you how much you mean to me. Let's see what that's about. This disappointment and Three of Cups in reverse. That could be an affair. That could be somebody who's very codependent or just sad. Okay, we're getting into the flow of things, or somebody's in some sort of flow, okay, or trying to get into the flow. They could be trying to match your energy for some reason. They're doing something over and over again. It's the same old thing. It could be work, somebody bored by work. Mm-hmm. Thinking negatively. They could also be guilty. Maybe it has to do with their power or taking over power. Someone could be just craving your power, your energy, and not specifically you, as an individual. But the Two of Cups is in reverse. There's no resignation. Flow, power, and focus. Relaxation. I don't know. Let's see. Are these the same ones? Let's just tap into this energy quickly. So with the flow, you know, there are curves and bends and turns in this journey, and things do seem to be swinging side to side, or someone's emotions could be swinging side to side. Of course, life is still going on, okay, no matter how we feel. Um, Meandering rivers are dynamic as they wind their way across valley floors and bring life giving sediment to new habitats. All right, so there are times to hold on tight to the shore on the safe side, and there are times to enter the water, enter the flow, into the swimming pool. So somebody doesn't want to go deep, or they haven't been going deep. They just like surface things. Maybe someone's just attracted to the glitter. Notice where life is going and move in that direction. So, Nine of Wands is also resistance. Resisting. Nine of Wands in reverse is resisting. Nine of Wands in the upright is resilience, where you go on to fight another day. Okay. Notice where life is going and move in that direction. Watch for signs and follow them. Don't resist. This is going to require you to tap into that divine feminine energy for intuition. Okay. When you go with the flow, your life force expands in healing on all grounds. Is there, it's prevalent. This is also the time to release old limiting patterns. We have the Eight of Swords up here a couple of times. It's time to forgive, whether forgiving yourself, forgiving someone else. Someone, you may want someone's forgiveness, but it doesn't present like you have anything to let go of yet, or you haven't dealt with some sort of emotional energy here. This is also the time to release old limiting patterns, forgive, and let go of the need to be right about your beliefs. It might even mean that you're being self critical or even judgmental. So, when you enter the flow with gratitude and love, you will find blessings surrounding you. You will enter into a state of grace and healing. Power and focus. Um, so, someone's distracted by illusions, by fantasies, by what you think something or someone should look like, because there was some sort of denial here, whether denial of how you feel, denial of what has been presented to you as being your sole purpose. We have the Two of Cups. So you're chasing your soul, you're chasing your soulmate. What you focus on is what you will pull to you, so put your attention on that which is worthwhile. Concentrate on one desire and direct your intent to one thing rather than being scattered in many directions. When your thoughts and actions are unfocused, it dilutes and diminishes your forward movement. So that would be stopping you. It is much easier to gain results when you are concentrating on one particular path. Gather your inner resources and with intensity and passion, just go forward. And as you go forward, you'll go upward. And then you'll start to see results. And this is also about spiritual transcendence, lifting up out of the 3D and traveling to higher realms. So you need to stay focused as you elevate your higher consciousness. This is not a joke, and it's real, very real. You're close to the heavenly realms. I feel like maybe there were some energies that are trying to get that way, or sometimes you don't even realize you're there. So please pay attention to what's going on around you, particularly how you react to certain situations, who and what you're focused on. Okay, because a lot of times we can be right where we're supposed to be and not even realize it, because we're so trapped in our head and have this specific outcome, or maybe someone planted an idea in your mind of how a situation will work out. Okay. What you focus on is what you pull to you. So put your attention on that which is worthwhile for you. It would be different for everyone. Concentrate on just one desire. Direct your intent to one thing rather than being scattered. Um, yeah, I think I read that already. So we're there. The focus and the flow and the power is all together. What about the power? That's when you have power, when you can control your imagination, when you can discern between reality and fantasy. Okay, that's your power. This now is your time. It's time to claim your power, and also to step into your potential. It doesn't mean that you will be without fear. You just got to overcome that fear when it presents itself. You could also feel uncertain. There's nothing wrong with that. It means you're human. I mean, you have that ebb and flow. You have that the flow, the temperance and the justice here, fair balance, and you're still free to move around. You're free to make decisions, and it may not be the right decision at that time, but trust and believe you're going to learn something from it, even if you do make a mistake. And if you've lived long enough on this earth, you know that. So you could feel uncertain. You may not feel quite sure, but just do it anyway. Okay. Be courageous. Let the world hear your voice and take a stand. Stand up for yourself and for others. Share your passion. Teach from the heart. Write, and your words will have great meaning. Hold your body as if you are incredibly valiant, noble, and brave. You know why? Because you are. Otherwise, you may not even be here any longer. All right. So we gotta walk our own journey, but we also have to let go of the desires and fantasies and suggestions of others, unless they, of course, they are in alignment with our own. You're in the final stretch, but you're not completely done yet. I can see that. You could be faced with even with a few more obstacles before you cross the finish line. Okay. But you can do it. Don't be afraid. Just let it happen. You're going to know what to do. You may feel worn down, but you do have the resilience and the steadfastness to overcome whatever is coming your way or whatever comes your way. So, this is the last darkness before the dawn. I'm so glad to say that. So, let's pull a shamanic oracle for the few that are watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share. I don't know. Can you hype up the StreamYard readings? Do it anyway. Okay, so there's a soul retrieval, a calling back. Possibly there could have been some sort of someone could have avoided a death or an ending. It looks like somebody may have avoided something with this power energy in the breakup. Don't let anyone exert their power over you. If someone's trying to keep you around and you're ready to leave. Okay, it'll be so glad. I always grew up thinking, even though I grew up around some domestic violence, I always believed with my dreamy self, my fantastical self. I fantasized and daydreamed a lot as a child. But oh, something about domestic violence. Oh, I lost the thought. Maybe to come back. We'll see. We do have soul retrieval. Um, so with the Sagittarius energy being in the upright, to me, when it's in reverse, it's like scattered energy. And there's a scripture or story in the Bible about that. It's in the Old Testament, and I'll have to find it. But the moral of it is to being scattered as we come into this world, as reincarnated into this world, and then the journey, the purpose of us being here is to gather all of our parts back to us, all of our individual parts, and eventually that becomes our family. You may get another, uh, ancestor group, okay, depending on what the situation was with your original ancestor group. So if you grow to the point to where you no longer resonate with them, then you will either form your own or gather your own ancestral group, throughout the generations that will also just intertwine. That's how families get mixed together, on the spiritual level, on the righteous level. So with the soul retrieval, it looks like you're no longer being fragmented or split apart or separate. You are one with creation. So you or someone you know is coming back together with the universe and becoming in alignment with your soul purpose. You have healed the cause of the pain that you feel. So you don't need to dwell on it any longer. Okay. If you're still wondering about these old wounds. I did see the the Eight of Swords in reverse, upright. So that means it's still some sort of um, something really plaguing your mind, something really needing to release, or it will just continue to hold you. If you're still hovering over an old wound, you need to find a new flight path. Don't be distracted with the little stuff that you've already mastered. Okay? Use those to your advantage. Just go for the big one. And that's the journey back to Eden, to wherever your happiness was, or somebody's trying to get back to your happiness. You must have really had some sort of impact on someone's soul or someone's spirit. Could very well be an ex soulmate. Okay. Um, I just feel like somebody needs to take a little deeper look. Someone could just be looking on the surface. And if you are planning to return or to have someone back in your life, look deeper than what they're just saying. Really tap into their soul. Really tap into their energy, because there is a craving here. Okay, this King of Wands has a craving. And I'm not sure if he's just using getting that craving to satisfy something within him, so that, whatever happened in the past that caused some sort of disappointment, I don't know. I can't say that they're trying to fix it. But the Queen of Wands is also in reverse too, so that would be a couple. Could be some sort of power couple. Somebody who does have a lot of money. Either they won this money, they got some sort of inheritance, they're very wealthy, but petty and arrogant. King and Queen of Wands both are in reverse. I don't know if this could be the couple that's breaking up. The Star's in reverse. Somebody stole somebody's energy. Somebody stole somebody's money. Money is energy. And they could have been like, they could have pretended to be like part of you. They could even pretend to be a relative if there was an inheritance involved or something like that. It doesn't look like there was a marriage. Okay, I don't know. So this may be also someone in your past. So yeah, somebody's not paying attention to the voice that they're hearing from within. You want to catch God on the whisper and not on the shout. So what you're trying to craft to your own desires and expectations is already there. I think I said that earlier in the reading. Not quite sure how I put it, but that's what I meant. We work so hard to do something. We think we feel like we're trying to get somewhere to do something. We already have what it is we need. We just don't recognize it. All right. Don't spend the world to your own benefit. You're being offered the Creator's tools, which must be put to use to serve a divine purpose. So I feel like you're being guided to either guided to some sort of spiritual guidance or someone that you may be able to trust. Virgo in the upright, the Hermit in the upright does represent some sort of trust, trust in others. I'm just so worried about this shallow energy. Like if somebody tried to make a change, or if you're wanting to make a change, it may not be permanent. I don't know if somebody just feels like they can't. I don't know. Let me get a little bit of these almost personals and see if I can get something here on what the problem is. Whether somebody doesn't want to be bothered, or somebody you haven't taken the correct steps, or somebody they haven't let something go about the past. Okay. So you could be a tarot reader. Somebody could be a reader. Somebody could have went to a reader. All right. But listen, somebody's got some mental issues. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Tarot reader and mental issues. Emperor could be a masculine. Someone could do this for work. It could be causing mental illness because somebody's not real. somebody's not really. I'm trying to think about what a fake tarot reader or spiritualist would be, or just somebody who doesn't. If somebody hasn't really, I mean, it's not just something anybody could just dive into. I guess you could, because anybody can pretend to be anybody, right? But truly, you have to do the spiritual work on yourself as a healer, as a reader. You learn as you grow. Of course, we all get better as we do things. But this says fake spiritualists, like somebody's pretending to be or to know the spiritual community, to be a part of the spiritual community, but they're really not into it. It's really not their passion. It's really not their heart. It's really not their soul calling. Maybe somebody's been doing tarot or spiritual work and they're being drawn out of it, or it didn't do what they expected to do, or I don't know what anybody wanted, some sort of control, because to me it just helps you to focus and talk to yourself and know what your true feelings are, because we're so bombarded by the 3D and the ideas and thoughts of other people. So to me, reading and being able to study the cards and read the cards, and also it integrates with your own particular energy. That's why different cards can mean different things in different situations. But somebody's not being genuine about their spiritual gifts, or they could be on social media pretending to be a reader, but it's fake. Actually, they have mental illness. Their mentals are not, they're fake, or they can't understand what's really being said by other readers. Okay, take it how it resonate. Everybody will be a little different. But there is mental illness here. So, and of course, the Star and the King of Wands and Queen of Wands are both in reverse. There's an internal and an external struggle in your life. There's a need to surrender. Yeah, somebody needs to give up trying to control others and situations. Yeah, you're being guided to relinquish this. This need to be right. Somebody's not right. And like I said, it's a reader or a spiritualist who insists on being right, and they don't. They're not. Maybe they truly believe that they're doing something right, or they know what they're talking about. Okay, I do see transformation, committing to acting on new ideas and longings, taking a leap of faith, beginning again. I got 2 10s here. There's definitely endings. And 44, master number. Truth. Someone could be dreaming about their body or even someone else's body. Okay, since there's cravings and wishes to be held again. Remain authentic to your core values. Truth can be masked, truth can be hidden. So be objective, be discerning when you're dealing with any sort of emotional issues, whether it be your own or someone else's. You must address everybody has to address areas in their life where you're not happy, where you're not diving or achieving your deepest truth. Okay, so it looks like somebody needs to be doing some spiritual work. You want to focus on positivity and definitely transformation, committing to acting on new ideas and longings, taking a leap of faith and beginning again. As above, so below. Just a matter of relaxing here and staying calm, letting go of all your internal and external struggles. There's nothing to prove to anyone but yourself, okay? Pursuits to consider. We need much less than we think, okay? Maya Angelou said that. We need much less than we think. Don't get caught up in material gain. Someone could be very kind, loving, devoted. Someone could be attracted to someone who's kind, loving, and devoted. Maybe it's a good time to be social right now, just to see a little adventure. Maybe you need to get out and be around other people, those who ignite your intellect. Okay. If you feel like you're the smartest person in the room, it's time to change rooms. Engage in challenges that let you express yourself in many ways, both mentally, physically, and emotionally. And this way you can draw in someone with a distinctive perspective to show you a different way, to show you a different idea, a clue. And it looks like there is no limit in what you can learn and know and grow. Okay. Our bodies may be limited, but our souls are not. It's all a matter of what you decide to do. It looks like someone's very smart. You're very driven, very tenacious and hardworking here. Maybe you need to look for something familiar or familiar element that provides you with a sense of ease so things don't seem too difficult or too hard right now. You gotta seize the opportunity. You have to take the opportunity to assess your situation and to implement necessary changes before things, yeah, get you into trouble, veer off course, or unwind. All the work can be undone. Enjoy yourself and commemorate all the achievements that you've secured. Challenges should not deter you. Instead, view them as guiding principles, you learn lessons that you're learning. Don't immediately go to fear. Stand up in truth. Master your truth authentically. Tap into your core values, what it is you really believe in, what it is what really makes you click, what really makes you happy. Don't stay stuck in situations or thoughts that make you feel depressed or make you feel like you're not doing enough. Okay, because you don't have anybody else to prove anything to other than yourself. As above, so below. And the truth is, in the future here, it always seems impossible until it's done. Nelson Mandela. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. So it looks like you're going to maintain this mindset of purity and virtue, integrity, purity, good intentions. Your journey toward your goals keeps going. Okay, you keep going. You also exercise patience as you're on this journey for your position and for your status. Pending matters witness a surge in activity, so things are happening, and your professional prospects expand, they grow even further. You're going to have more choices with the Seven of Cups, and your enthusiasm grows. Get excited, and your venture is into taking new risks. Okay, trying things different doesn't matter. Don't worry about failing, just do it. If you fail, try again, do it again. If it's something you really want to do, right? It always seems impossible until it's done. We got to learn to take chances. We got to learn to believe in ourselves, y'all. We know that the old world is falling away. It's fell away. You don't have to get caught up in negative talk. You can choose how you want to live your life. There's no more constraints on that. And that's the beauty of the times that we're living in right now. So I would love to see each and every one of you do what it is that makes you genuinely happy. Okay. And then you're going to be rich and wealthy forever if you do that. And just keep that focus in mind each and every day that you wake up, each and every moment when you're meditating and relaxing. Okay. And all good things will come to you. I wish you the best. Please stay blessed, and I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.